It's the Trader Tip of the Week, and I'm Chris Vermeulen with this week's Trader Tip. Now, if you've been following the energy sector, we've been seeing natural gas go into this euphoric rally, a multi-year cycle that has finally topped out, broke into a downtrend a couple of weeks ago, and now it has actually hit its first downside target. So I think the natural gas commodity is oversold, and I think it's got some good upside potential. Now, this is just a bear market bounce, so it'll be short-lived, but I think there's a roughly a 15, 17% upside move in natural gas. And a way we can look at it, we'll look at the UNG ETF here. Let me share my screen, and I'll give you a visual of what that looks like. Now, if we look at the daily chart here on the right-hand side, you can see here, I've got a line drawn up here, roughly the 50-day moving average, which it'll kind of slope down and work itself down here. I think there's a 15 to 17% upside move in this kind of oversold move. Natural gas went in from this kind of topping phase where it goes three surges to a high, which we know is usually a very strong topping phase. And then it corrected in a big way. And you could argue here, it's also a big head and shoulders formation. We've got this neckline that price had broken down, created this bear flag, and we hit that 100% measured move. Now, there's a big gap down here. That's an exhaustion move. When something gaps down for 100% measured move, typically that is the sign that's putting in a short-term bottom. And I think we could see natural gas rally 15 to 17% from here. And if we were to take a look at the 30-minute chart, zoomed way out here, you can see here the overall trend analysis, which is the color coding on the bars, shows that we've been in this strong uptrend. It went from roughly $10.50 all the way up to $22. So a pretty big run in UNG. And then we started to get into a mixed signal. We got into a bearish sign. It rolled over. And this is based on chart patterns and momentum. Both the chart patterns and momentum have moved to the downside. And now I think we could see a rally back up to this moving average, which would just be a reaction high before it kind of fizzles back down and falls out of favor. So this is a sector that I'm finding kind of interesting. It's a counter trend play. So really you're playing a bounce within a downtrend. They're very short-lived. But it's an interesting play because natural gas tends to act as a bit of a safe haven when there's fear in the market. And there has been fear in the market recently, which is why we're seeing this strong bounce from the lows in UNG. Anyways, that's it for this week's Trader Tip. Hopefully it gives you a hand. Take care. Bye-bye.